Cancer, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers, please. So 2 of Cups in reverse. All right. So this could be a connection here that hasn't quite found its form yet, or you're in separation, Cancer. Oh, your person showing up as the 2 of Swords in reverse. They're viewing you as the 6 of Cups in reverse. What you're not seeing is the Ace of Wands. All right. You have somebody coming towards you. And we have the 8 of Wands, a lot of communication, a lot happening quickly is what I'm getting. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Some of you might have fire in your chart. But the Queen of Wands in reverse could be that you're feeling a little bit triggered, right? Like you're not sure if you should channel all your energy into this. You're not sure that you're going to have success. Some of you, this may have been a fling, or maybe it's just been something short-lived and you just don't really know where it's going, but you see a lot of potential. And for others of you, you're in separation from this person. But you see a lot of potential here for love. I feel like my Cancers, you're in love with this person, or you have those feelings for this person. All right, the Tower in reverse. Now, you may have moved away here to avoid disaster. But I'm also seeing too, like you haven't let this go, but it's like you want a shift or a change here in this connection, or you want to know if you should put time and effort into this, because I do feel there's a sense of ambiguity here right now. Should I, shouldn't I? Are we not together, right? Aries, Scorpio energy, but you're not ready to fully let this go just yet, Cancer. And you're viewing this person as Temperance energy in reverse, Sagittarius. Now, this can oftentimes be somebody here who's giving you the cold shoulder. You may feel like this person was quick-tempered, got angry or upset like easily, or about something that you didn't really see was the big deal. You may also know that this person still has to find balance, find their footing, that they still have some healing to do. All right. And you're viewing the connection, Cancer, as the 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so it's like you want to fight for this, but I also feel simultaneously you want to protect your energy as well. I really do apologize if you pick up on the background noise. They've just decided to do some drilling or some, breaking ground out there. So with the 8 of Wands in reverse, again, I feel like this is something that hasn't gone exactly the way you wanted it to. You're not sure if you should focus all your attention on this connection. Should you explore other options? Should you just focus on you right now? Do you need to protect your energy? Is this worth fighting for? Oh, and look at that. We have a card that's not from this deck. I haven't given up on us yet. So I feel like your person hasn't given up on you yet. But with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I do think this is someone who's a bit of an overthinker, and they may not have been putting a whole lot of time and effort into this connection recently. Maybe they've been busy, maybe they're feeling anxious, maybe they don't know how you feel. All right, so let's see what Spirit's advice and guidance is for you. In the making. See, something here is in the making, Cancer. I feel with this relationship, like it's finding its form. So you're entering a new reality, opening up to new levels of you and where your best self exists. It's your time to shine, so don't hold anything back. All right, beautiful. And almost there. You have come this far to give up now. The seeds you've planted are beginning to flourish. So something here is happening. I feel like this connection is finding its form, whether it's a new connection or it's one that you've been dealing with. It's like you're entering into this new reality. It's finding its form. It feels a little bit uncomfortable because there's ambiguity here, or there hasn't been clear communication, or there's been a fight or an argument or something. And we see reconsider and improvise. So when you come to a roadblock, take a detour and see it as an opportunity to experience new things in life. And that's what I'm getting here from this connection. I feel like you're reconsidering, you're improvising, you're analyzing, you're going within, you're interpreting, okay? But I feel like you're about to experience something new here. Now, I also feel like some of my Cancers, you are in this, you are in ambiguity. So you're also thinking, do I need to shift my focus to other people or to myself or to other things? Spirit says that there's divine assistance here, Cancer. Your prayers have been heard. The divine is currently supporting and guiding you. Allow yourself to receive. And I do think you're going to be receiving something you've been hoping for. Now, your person is showing up as the Two of Swords in reverse, which indicates, along with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, they've been really in their head. They may have been experiencing that overanalysis paralysis. They've been holding back, but they have clarity now. And they've made a decision, or they're making this decision to communicate with you, Cancer. All right. Ace of Wands, double Ace of Wands. They want this new beginning. They're passionate about you. They're ready to start something new. These two hummingbirds tell me they want to enjoy like the sweetness of life with you. They see you as compatible, wanting the same things. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You're about to get a love message or love offer for a new start here with this person. And for some of you, like it could be somebody you're crushing on. Like I said, it's like the connection hasn't found its form yet for some of you. And we see the Nine of Swords. This person's been low-key obsessed. They've been worried about this ending up being a painful ending. They've been losing sleep over you. Like I said, this person is way more affected than you realize, Cancer. They're viewing you as the Six of Cups in reverse. So they may know here that you're feeling sad or you're disappointed at how they treated you or the fact that things haven't moved forward. They may be worried that you're stuck on someone or something from the past. Yeah, Fool energy. They're worried you're not going to take a risk or take a leap of faith with them. I don't know if they held back too long. Maybe they're sensing that maybe you're dealing with other people or you're thinking about it. Yeah, they see you as balanced. They see you as somebody who prioritizes balance and harmony and relationships, but you also prioritize beauty in your life. So in the way you present yourself, the way you show up in relationships and conversations. I think this person also feels with this Libran energy. We have Libra and Aries here, which is the same axis, which tells me this is a strong soulmate connection. This person feels like they may need to make it up to you. All right, that you complete them in the most harmonious ways. And the Six of Cups, that you're their soulmate. They have sweet feelings for you. They want to see where this goes. They want more from this connection. Some of you, they want reconciliation here. All right. And we see the Eight of Pentacles, but they're strategizing, they're planning, they've been holding back, they've been reviewing, and they also know that something needs to give. Something here needs to shift or needs to change. All right, so let's see what we need to know about this person. What do my Cancers need to know about this person? All right, so we see Child Eternal. So they're determined to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. And they have an ability to see things with fresh eyes. That's for sure, with the Ace of Wands. They want this fresh start with you. And then we see Scribe energy, altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. So I don't think that's necessarily the case, but what I do see is they may have misrepresented themselves. They may have said something they didn't mean. They may have, especially we're still in Mercury retrograde for another couple of days, but there may have been a misunderstanding, or they may be reflecting on something they said to you and they're like, wow, why did I say that to Cancer? That's not what I wanted at all. Like it was my ego getting in the way, or I was reactive. So I do feel like they regret something that they said. All right. And let's see how they're viewing you. How are they viewing my Cancers? They really do want to bring this into union. Again, they have way stronger feelings for you than you realize. Child Divine. an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. I don't think this person sees you as not able to defend yourself. But they may feel like there's been a shift in this connection where like your initial energy towards them was very pure, it was very true, it was very loving, it was very, I don't want to say naive, but it was very open. And whatever here has happened, either it's just taken some time, you know, to come together, or there's been a fight or an argument or misunderstanding or breakup, whatever. I feel like they see that you're a little bit less open, a little bit less all in is what I'm getting there. All right, because it does look like there's something here that's been hurtful, or you've just been sitting in ambiguity, and you know you're worried about, you know, protecting those soft Cancerian emotions that we all have, right? Yours truly is a Cancer sun. All right, and resorting to violence in the name of a cause. So I don't think my Cancers, they see you as somebody who's violent, but the shadow attribute is saying they might feel like you don't want to bring this into balance. Maybe they have a lot of regret. They're like, I don't know if Cancer is going to forgive me. I don't know if Cancer wants me. Queen of Wands in reverse. Again, your energy may be elsewhere right now. You may be, whether you know it or not, showing them that, you know, you're not all in like you were before. You know, like they have to work for this, or they have to show you that they really care, or show you who they really are. Okay? So what you're not seeing is the Ace of Wands. So double Ace of Wands, a lot of passion. This person absolutely wants a new beginning, Cancer. All right, the World card. There's unfinished business despite distance or despite not being together. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. The Moon. Oh, this person has been stressing about this, Cancer. But they also feel you when you two are apart. They may be dreaming about you. They have very deep romantic feelings. I think the past couple of days or weeks, this person's been really going through it, thinking about you a lot, especially at nighttime before bed, things like that, just missing you, having, you know, very deep romantic feelings for you, but also fears that, you know, that this isn't going to come together. It's not going to find its form. And we see the Three of Swords. Yeah. This person, I do think, again, they want to get to the heart of the matter. Some of you, they've had some really nasty dreams. Like they may even tell you they've dreamt about like catching you with somebody, or you sleeping with somebody else, or you leaving them. I'm kind of getting like their, you know, their psyche, their mind, their imagination is getting the best of them. I also think this person realizes that, you know, that if this doesn't work out, if they let this go, if they don't put in the work, if they don't do things differently, that this absolutely will end in heartbreak. They may also be doing some shadow work. Again, I know I referenced this Mercury retrograde in Pisces, but I've experienced it. Some of the people closest to me have experienced a lot of deep emotions coming up from the past, and not even necessarily around romantic connections, but about childhood with siblings, past traumas and things like that. So I definitely don't doubt that this person may have been experiencing something similar here as well. The Ace of Wands, this is you manifesting. This is communication. This is you getting what you want, Cancer. Empress energy, holding yourself in high regard. You're not chasing, you're attracting here, Cancer. Oh, I love that. All right. And we see the Nine of Cups. Again, the Empress getting what she wants. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. You are in this divine energy, this grounded, stable, centered, healed energy, and you are getting what you want, your wish fulfillment. All right, and the Seven of Cups. And that, first and foremost, that's clarity. But for a lot of you, it's reconciliation or moving forward here with a crush or with somebody that feels like a soulmate. Your person, Ten of Pentacles. Cancer, this is a fantastic reading. Ten of Pentacles, your person wants it all with you. Marriage, commitment, building a legacy together, a long-term partnership, whatever it might be. They are feeling it. They are feeling it, Cancer. They are feeling it. They are feeling it. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do we need to know about this person? What else do we need to know about them? All right, spirit babies. All right, so this to me is like a real Six of Cups card. So again, you two being birds of a feather, you two having this sweet energy. They've kept your selfies. They probably look at your selfies. And they may have done a bit of a runner, okay? They may have, wanted to just dip or dipped for a little bit. We get always fighting. Now, I don't know if there was bickering and fighting and arguing between the two of you, but I do feel like this is that internal fight they've had. All right, maybe just, fighting with their ego a little bit. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What else do my Cancers need to know about this person? Coming in to bring you a sweet gift or make a sweet offer. This person is watching your social media like a hawk. They want to work on this relationship, and we see vanity. Yeah, and they may have let their ego get in the way. They may have been worried about what this looks like, how this makes them look, But I think they're working through that, because this Three of Swords tells me that they're doing some shadow work. They're realizing if they let this go or they let this end the way it is now, they're going to kick themselves forever. They may have been or be closed off. I do see that, but I do see energy blocks being removed there, Cancer, with the Two of Swords in reverse. All right, what else do we need to know about this connection, please, Spirit? Oh, we see second chance and mastery coming through. Yeah, so you've learned the lesson, or your person has. They're coming in for a second chance. And like I said, some of you, it's not really a reconciliation. It's just like getting this off the ground. All right. So we see integrity. So you really do need to check in, Cancer. Does this situation align with your values and your morals? Do you want the same things? Does this connection, does it give your nervous system peace and ease, or does it keep you always on high alert? Someone is secretly yearning for you, that is sure. One person is giving too much in this relationship. And Cancer, you may have been overgiving in the beginning. All right, but I don't think you were overgiving. I think it's just the way Cancers tend to love, to be very loving, very nurturing, and very open. But something here has shifted that for you. Okay, like something they did or said or whatever your situation is. So I kind of feel like you're not doing that right now. They're feeling that shift, okay? And play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. You've learned the spiritual lesson. Yeah, it's like you're tightening ship here, Cancer. You may have caught yourself over giving or getting too emotionally invested in the situation too quickly. And you pulled back your energy and you're like, you know what? I need to do things differently. I know how this ends, right? In the past, I've gotten myself into trouble, or I've gotten myself into a situation, that wasn't balanced. So I love your energy, because I do think, my Cancers, you've done introspection and a small course correction. And that course correction is not to win this person over or to make them want you anymore. I feel like it's coming from, you know what? I'm gonna hold myself in dignity. I'm not going to do things that I know end up making me feel bad later. Okay? Beautiful energy, Cancer. I'm connecting with some very evolved Cancers. What does this person want to say to you? All right. Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Okay? And time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. They are a little bit worried, Cancer, that they've taken too long, or they held back too long. And I left when things got hard, so they might have, done that we saw that runner energy there. All right, what would they like to say to my Cancers that they may not be able to articulate? What do they want to say to my Cancers that they may not be able to articulate? We will be together again. Oh, yeah, all right. And I'm reminded of you constantly, absolutely. And at the bottom of the deck here, we see the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Now, I don't feel for a lot of you there's a third party. I mean, you know your situation. You know this person better than I do. But what I'm seeing is the grass not being greener on the other side that's just without you. I think they got a taste of what it would be like if you were to move on with somebody else, or what life would be like without you. And they are kind of scrambling is what I'm getting. All right, Cancer, let's see what else you need to know. Okay, so strength card, building up strength and courage, Leo energy. This is their future actions towards you within the next week or so. All right, 6 of the Lovers card, Gemini energy. making a decision, coming together with you. The Sun in happiness, in truth, and the Ten of Swords in reverse, getting something off their chest, wanting a new beginning. Eight of Cups. I feel like this is them wanting to walk towards the Ten of Cups with you, Cancer. Again, I think this is fantastic energy. I think a lot of my Cancers, you're going to be thrilled here with what unfolds here. All right, let's see. Final messages, advice, and guidance from the grounded truth for my Cancers, please. Final messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers, please. All right. Stay rooted. Stay grounded. Emotional grounding changes how everything lands. Stay grounded. Don't spin out. If you find yourself, going to worst case scenario or like low key obsessing here with this person or this connection, bring yourself back to center. And Cancer, it really helps too if you're, if you find yourself like, sitting by yourself, thinking about this person constantly, worrying about the outcome, change it up. Go outside, go for a little walk, pet your dog, shift your focus, whatever it might be. That really does help. All right. Let consistency lead. Feelings matter, but also actions are important and patterns are important. Consistency is important. Allow it to unfold. Yep. Don't try to rush this. Don't try to force this. Don't try to be the one that repairs or pushes it ahead. Allow it to unfold. It's hard. It's hard to be in ambiguity. It's hard to be patient sometimes. And trust what's stable. What's meant for you won't require constant tension. Okay, and again, that's something to really take a look at with this connection. Does it bring your nervous system peace and ease, or are you always on high alert? Okay, let the discomfort pass. Not every feeling requires actions. Some truths do, so speak your truth. Okay, but again, when it's time, stay grounded, let this pass. I think you have something really beautiful coming your way, Cancer. All right, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.